welcome. Vidal Sassoon. Sometimes I feel like I'm a Vidal Sassoon commercial. Whew. Let that hair down. Get the camera in the right position. There you are, good looking. All right, everybody. Hope you're having a fantastic Sunday. Oh, I sure know I am. I sure know I am. So today's resume. What does that even fucking mean? Today's messages are hunger strike. So I was doing my shit and hunger strike came on. Fucking Temple of the Dog. I don't mind stealing bread. That's the only part that just kept coming on. I don't mind stealing bread. I don't mind stealing bread. I don't mind stealing bread. And then I thought of Murder in the First, where he steals like a fucking loaf of bread or something and gets arrested. Go figure. Hope you're having a wonderful day out there. Because the reading is being hailed by apparently hunger strike and Murder in the First. Like, I've seen that. My sister used to make me watch that movie back in the day with Kevin Bacon. Like, it fucking terrified me. Like, they used to make me watch, my sister and my stepbrother used to make me watch fucking Murder in the First, Escape from Alcatraz, Ace Ventura Pet Detective. Those were like the main movies. Oh yeah, and all Don Cherry's Rock'em Sock'em. Honestly, my brother used to make me watch that shit so much that it's like just encrypted in my head now. So I get these really weird analogies sometimes from those motherfuckers. So we are gonna roll 2 sets of dice today. This other set of dice has been dying to be rolled. So we got Sagittarius, we got the moon, and we got the 9th house. All right. So we got Scorpio energy, Cancer energy, Sagittarius energy. Oh, did I say Scorpio? I meant it's Sagittarius. Double Sagittarius then. Oh. Okay. Long-term goal. Okay, let's roll this other dice. And the candle in the wind. Okay, candle. We got tree. We got the healing symbol. And we got the calendar. Huh. It's like time for growth. Once you light that Sagittarian fucking spear up, your healing has changed you. You might have went through healing, and I mean, it doesn't matter what it is. I mean, it could be anything. And it changed you. That's what it was designed to do. You know, when you break your arm or something like that, and then you miss out on the whole summer, well, it's not that you missed out on anything. It's the fact that you broke your arm because you weren't supposed to be out and hanging around with everybody in the summer. You needed your own time alone. So you might have hurt yourself. You might have hurt yourself. You might have broke something. So you needed time to heal. I mean, it's the analogy. If it's actual physical, then awesome. If it isn't, just take it if it resonates, because the whole Cancerian energy with the moon is your emotions, rhythm of the soul. Okay, your 9th house is long-term goals. It was almost like you always knew that this was the healing that you needed to do, and you set it in your future to be done at a certain time, and you did it. You did your healing at the time that you said you were going to do it. And that's what has changed everything. You know, so many people, they push their healing back. You know, they'll push their healing back 20, 30 years. And then at that point, you're an old person. How the fuck are you going to heal when you're 80 years old? Like, pushing your healing back. And it's always like, well, I've got to go to work. I can't take time off. You know, like, what if this ruins my family? It's like, so you would rather live in a very dark hole than address what happened to you and release yourself. Right? So you might have had to really like step into your energy so then you can get to like where you really, really needed to go. And like, that was super duper healing. So universe is obviously mad proud of you. Okay. And now it's like, what freaking cards do I use? Spirit, come on. Give me something. Give me something to believe in. What are these? Oh, okay. The key. I'm telling you, your healing was the key. Okay, the key to everything. The key to a better life, the key to your future. I mean, he's got one of those stethoscopes around his neck. Like, he's a doctor, you know, he's healing. He's the Mabudi healing. Sorcery, revolution with bliss. And we have essence. Like, your essence was in need of the clearing. So you were carrying something like in your aura. Okay. It was in your skin, in the energy around you. It was on your mind. It was everything. That's why you used your sorcery mad skills. Okay. And healed. Obviously. Okay, well, let's see why. Why did you do this healing? I mean, like, we need to ask why, but, like, is it for a future thing? Sexuality and initiation. That would mean a partnership, a sexual partnership. Oh, so this might have been root chakra healing. There might have been sexual abuse there. Okay, and, like, or, you know, like, I mean, when you're with somebody, okay, you are completely exposed to them. Okay, they're going to see you bent over. They're going to see your rolls. They're going to see your hair in places you're supposedly not supposed to have. Okay, they're going to see these things. And if you're not set in yourself, hey, Pam, what up? If you're not set in yourself, then that's going to set you back. Because this is totally the right relationship for you. This is like meeting at a different level. But if you're still subconscious about your ass hair or subconscious about, you know, skin mark or what it is, you know, like stretch marks or fucking, you know, I don't know, anything, you know, like if you're still, it's all relative, basically what I'm hearing, right? It's all in the same category. If you're still concentrating on that, then you wouldn't get this relationship. Because obviously whoever you're getting this initiation with is very like comfortable in their skin. They're a man. Great diviner and starseed. You might even have a kid together, which means like you're going to be together for a while. This is a whole creation. And it's because you released and decided that that's what you want. I mean, honestly, if you go for the higher love, then you don't settle for the lust. It's genius. You want that sexuality blooming. Okay, there's Sing. So you might be attracting this person with your voice. Somehow, I don't know, you might be an artist, you might sing, and they might, oh, this is so cute. I just got this like little like bookshop or like coffee shop or something where like you're singing and they walk in, and like you wouldn't be on the stage singing if you didn't, you know, have that huge healing process, right? Because there might have been something that happened in your past where somebody said that you don't deserve to be an artist, you're not a singer is like this, and a singer is like this, and you're not like this, and you're not like that, and you were like, fuck you, I can still be a fucking singer, what are you talking about? Now I'm getting that KRS-One song, Step Into a World. Step into a world. Right? And all he talks about in that whole song is that you do not need a record label to get your name out there. You really don't. And I mean, you know who the fuck was I thinking about? Oh my God, Eminem. I was thinking about Eminem today. One of his songs came on. I forget, doesn't matter. He's got like a million. One of his songs came on, and I can remember back in the day, like Eminem was my gateway to hip hop, rap, hip hop, everything. Okay, dancing, fucking going to the clubs. Like Eminem was my gateway drug, you could call it. Okay, he opened up the doors, and once those doors got open, like Whitney went running in because like I'd never experienced hip hop, like rap phenomena like that before. It was like I had heard it in another lifetime, and I'd found him again in this life. And I was thinking about him today because the story of Marshall Mathers is so. It's hard because honestly, I don't even think it's him anymore. You know, I think he died a long time ago, and I don't know who this new person is, but like Eminem, he never had that facial hair. He was baby face. He wasn't, I don't know. Anyways, I'm not going to unravel the conspiracy that I think it is, but what I'm saying that I want to say about him is he was so good. Oh yeah, because I was listening to a song where he's talking about literally saved my life. Like, fuck it, I understand this is business, but this shit isn't none of my business. Oh, soldiers. Left, right, left, heart to heart. Yeah, okay. So he's talking about how he's talking about Ja Rule the whole time. And he's talking about fucking Zuckerberg. He's talking about people that started to get at him through the source. And the source was the one way, that magazine was the one way that people found out about him. Okay, so there was somebody trying to fuck with him at the source, trying to take him down, all this shit. All in relativity, okay? That's the life that he chose. But I was thinking today, I'm like, he could have done that on his own. He was good enough. He's great enough that he could have done it on his own. The way that we've evolved, you know what I mean? It would have taken him a lot more time, but look what happened to him because he rushed it. He wants to say he's in fame, all this shit, blah, blah, blah. He's bought and paid for. He's not even free if he wants to be. Everything that he creates is owned by somebody else. That's not freedom. That's not having your own life. Just because he's got a record label, now he owns other people. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, he's incredible. He's a phenomenon. He's an anomaly, okay? But he was also massacred at the same time because he didn't get his life in order the way he should have. He just took a fucking deal. He copped out. Okay, now I get turned on by Webby here all of a sudden. Webby does everything on his own. And yeah, it's next gen, okay, obviously. But it's not to say that Marshall couldn't have been exactly where Chris is or better than where Chris is now because he's fucking 10 years plus his fucking senior, okay? Like, but Webby did it. That's the thing. You can do it. You don't need a record label. You don't need a bunch of fucking people to sign your shit. You don't need a fucking outside source. You can fucking do it yourself. You don't need the corporation. The corporation just wants to rip you down. The corporation wants to take money. Oh my God, if you're an artist, you need to watch the movie Born Again. Okay? It's with Mark Ruffalo, and Small Tits, Captain Pirates of the Caribbean, fucking took her top off. What the fuck is her name? Anyways, doesn't matter. Keira Knightley. Thank you if somebody told me. She's the singer. And Ruffalo gets dropped from a record label that he started. Okay, Mos Def's in it. So hot. Yeah, that's Mos Def. Okay, I was making sure. I was like, was that Common? No, that's Mos Def. Anyways, he gets kicked out of the record label, blah, blah, blah. Anyways, him and Keira Knightley just decide they're going to fucking make a record in New York. They're just going to go around New York. They're going to fucking record a record, and then they go back to the studio with this record, you know, this demo, and Mos Def's like, okay, well, you get $1 out of the $10 that we get. And she's like, okay, what? And he's like, but we'll promote you, and we'll send you here, and we'll send you there. And she's like, how about I just fucking release it for free? And they just stared at her, like, because that's when the movie is, it's a little bit older. It was right when basically, you know, now we've got Spotify, now we got Apple, now we've got fucking Amazon. Like, we've got all these ways of listening and streaming music, fucking YouTube, exactly what I'm on right now. People can make it on their own and then save all their money, you know, like, they're giving up maybe $1, $2 here and there, right, to give out or to rent the venue, whatever it is, if they're, you know, they have to do it. But like, if you put your money together, honestly, it isn't hard to start. Because I mean, some places, especially like if you're not in a city, I would suggest you fucking learn how to drive to one, or fucking take a bus to one, or fucking hitch a ride to one, and get a fucking mic and start singing. I mean, nothing should stop you. If that's what you want to do, that's what you should do. I mean, look at me. Like, I've been doing tarot readings now for over 10 years. And like, do I look popular? No. Okay. But I guess exactly where the universe wants me to be right now. It's not a fucking popularity contest. That's the thing. If you make it a popularity contest, then you're never going to get to where you want to go. But if you do what you feel is right inside, you've healed, and that's where you want to go. That's another thing, is maybe you are a singer and you want to sing about your pain and you want to sing about the things that you went through, and somebody's sitting there going like, you didn't deserve to, you know, like you need to rush it, like you don't deserve to release your feelings onto the world and heal the way that people should heal. A lot of people box things up. Maybe that's why your Sagittarius is fucking lighting up, because if you don't let this go, right, then your whole equilibrium is going to be off. Okay. And then you might come across a person who fucking falls in love with your voice, falls in love with everything you do. And it's not about a relationship. It's not about anything sexual. It is just about, being initiated into something that exposes your root chakra and the pain that you went through. There's so much foam in this. It just keeps getting all over my upper lip. Woo! Goodbye, lipstick. I can. Food meditation. I know I can be one I want to be. Huh, 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 huh. Why is there so much rap coming through this reading? There's memory. I always wanted to be a rapper. I used to say to my sister, I'd be like, what would you do if I just started rapping? And she was like, promote the shit out of you. My sister just loves everything that I do. Honestly. If I said I wanted to become an I can't even say it because I don't think it exists, but an astronaut, she'd be like, all right, let's go drive to NASA and see what you got to do to get in. You need people that believe in you around you, okay? Because even if you're never going to get there and the dream is so far away, you need somebody that believes in you, because in the times that you don't believe in yourself, you need the ones who believe in you. Just to make it all worthwhile, you know? Glam. Get yourself all glammed up. And then there's unconditional love with blueprint. So I feel like, I mean, there is possibly something that you're going to make look good that you were, you know, kind of imprinted with. Okay. And, you know, it's kind of one of those things where karma's a bitch. Like, these people, whatever they did, they massively, you know, affected your life in a very bad way. And now you might just go public with it. And I mean, what do you got to say about that now, Mom? You know, like, oh, it was all fun and games when there wasn't any internet and you could beat me up on the sidelines, but now I'm going to fucking talk about it. You're going to piss people off, and that's a good thing. Why not piss them off? I mean, people spend too much time comforting these assholes, comforting these monsters, giving them a safe place to live. When were they doing that for you? Don't think so. Okay. So now we have Wizard with Balance in reverse. Okay. We also have Confirmation in reverse. We have Resurrection in reverse. And we have Passion. So it doesn't seem like these people are going to be able to throw you off again. Okay, this healing now has been able to give you the balance that you need, which is possibly the Temperance energy. You're hot and you're cold. Balancing yourself out, learning how to grow and not just be affected because you can be, right? Making yourself the center of attention when there's no need for it, right? So now we've got Sex Magic with Miracles. Okay, that just came out. So again, like, I'm not gonna say that this has something to do sexually in the future. I'm not gonna say that because that's too much what somebody wants to hear. So I'm not gonna say it because it isn't about sex. It's about more than that. But if you end up getting your freak on, no one's gonna say that you shouldn't. Okay, because I mean, damn. Oh my God, what is that terminology, that song again? I think the song came up yesterday where he's like, he says goodbye to his baby mom or his girlfriend, and then he goes on tour and fucks 6 fans. Like the first night. Oh, terminology is so classy. If you haven't listened to that rapper, you should. He's got a way with words, you know what I mean? Yeah, maybe someone needs to listen to terminology. Listen to terminology, listen to Slain. Listen to some people that aren't exactly mainstream, you know what I mean? There's healing. There's that healing again. Gotta learn some new shit, you know, like learn some different styles, learn from learn from people. That's the key. Now that you're healed, it's like you can put your ego away, you know, and be like, okay, like I want to listen to this style. I want to listen to this style. Like, because I mean, what do you think we do? Like, what do you think tarot readers do? Like half the time people are stealing each other's fucking readings all the time, or not readings, but like ideas and like, oh, okay, they did a spring reading. I'll do a spring reading. Oh, they did a shadow reading. I do a shadow reading. Or they did a demons reading. I'll do a like, what do you think we do? Like, I mean, we all feed off each other's energy. As long as it's in good and it's a give and a take, then why not? No one's saying take anything, but you can use people as inspiration for your muse as well, right? Witch with Metaverse. This is your cauldron, baby. This is your fucking mixture. This is your shit. It's got your name on it. Don't give it to anybody else. You don't need it. You don't need to do it. You can make a fucking music video all by yourself. You don't don't try to just get this whole, yes, but you can do it this way, glamorous way. Fucking out the door, okay? That's for some people. That's not for everybody. I'm not shit talking, and I'm saying it's not the right way for everybody, okay? It can be a different way for other people. And then there's enchantment with celebration. That's what I'm talking about. I'm pretty sure that if you're good enough, which you will make yourself if you feel like you're not, but if you feel like you do, you make yourself good enough, you will sell anything. You can sell anything. You dedicate yourself to that shit. Gratitude and be thankful for what you can do. That's the thing. Keep your fucking inner flame lit. Maybe that's why we got the candle. Keep that inner flame lit. Okay, always continue your healing process, even if you think, well, I've done enough healing. You probably haven't, right? So, I mean, or maybe you have, but at the same time, I think we're always healing. Some of us get shit on every day, which means a constant battle to heal, right? So healing is never, we don't just shut it off. We don't just, oh, okay, well, I'll heal for a week and then next week I won't. That'd be like, I'll eat this week and not next week. No, you're going to eat every day, which means you should do a little bit of healing every day, a little bit of self-love, a little bit of self-care. Do your hair, give your ends a little trim, file your nails, fucking wax your ass, whatever it is, do something makes you feel better for yourself every day. And you will follow your code of where you're supposed to be. Okay, downloads should be coming in when you need them. There's chaos, okay, amongst balance. Okay, so I feel like that's that Sagittarian energy as well. Okay, like, yeah, you know, it's a chaotic world out there, and it ain't easy to balance yourself and to stay within that balance. But once you just, I don't know, it's hard to explain on how to just shut the world out and say, fuck it. You know, like, you don't need to do anything how anybody else is doing it. You don't have to follow how anybody else is doing it. Learn your own ways, do your own shit, get inspired where you can, right? Give gratitude back where you can, try to give back where you take, you know, like, I mean, if you take somebody's, not take, but, you know, use somebody else's, what would you call that? Like, idea, you know, try to give them something in return, you know, share their video, put up a nice comment, right? Like, we can do things nicely. And that's the gratitude we give in return. And you can give gratitude because you've healed. Maybe that's what it is. Healing is, once you get into healing, like, my God, I mean, the things that you become grateful for in your life, and it doesn't even matter how shitty your life is. You're like, yeah, but you know what? My fucking bed is kick-ass, and I've got really nice covers, and I know how to clean, and I could be in worse positions. And it's not to say that you're gaslighting the shitty situations that you're in, or gaslighting yourself, but to see the sunny side up helps you in times of despair, so then you don't fall victim to letting something take your flame over and dimming your light. Because once your light gets dim, how's your soul going to find you? How are you going to find yourself in the dark, right? It's not easy to do, and it's a little bit harder to do than maybe what you need to, okay? Unnecessary work, people, unnecessary work. Where are we at? 2743. That was the first reading. Oh, Pam, why are we getting all spammed up today? What the fuck is wrong with today? Even when it's just a little pussy pot pie on Labor Day weekend, eh? Okay. Ooh, let's do the box. Freaking idiots. Let's do the box. The box. Here we go. Ooh, we got a jumper already. Ooh, we got another jumper. Are you going to give me one more jumper? Because everything... Oh my gosh! 3 jumped out. Okay. Those are going to be the 3 that lead the reading. That's weird. We don't ever get jumpers. Oh my gosh, another one? What the fuck? Freaking stay in there. This is a weird reading. A couple more just came out. Friggin' jumpers. Athame, boundaries. Get to the point and draw the line. Athame appears as a warning sign. Attention claimed, now cut those ties. Focus returned, now all shall rise. This magic has worked with harm to none, so when it be, there it is done. Abracadabra. Uh-oh. The Hermit. I will create as I speak. Okay, I think this is something more along the lines of somebody needs to protect themselves quick. I create as I speak. I create as I speak. 9 of Cups. Okay, so you need to draw a boundary around you. Moon phases. Okay, something is, you're going into a new phase. In order to get to that phase, you need to protect yourself because somebody is trying to focus themselves on you and make you vulnerable and possibly wounded. They want to hurt you. So then you can't, yeah. Fucking this motherfucker. Okay. That's the Knight of Wands. They want to come in and they want to hurt you. This Hermit, they're hiding around you. Cujo, who let the monster out? Prioritize your own needs in difficult times. So I don't even think right now, if this is resonating, I don't even think right now of like, you're even in a good situation at all, which is why you're probably trying to manifest your way out of it and manifest yourself into a new phase. This person doesn't want you to get that phase. They want you to stay in the car with Cujo, roaming around. They want to stay hurting you in some way. Then are they Cujo then? There's the world, but it's done. You're going to get what you want. Like her husband eventually comes and saves her, right? Even though it seems almost impossible that he even figures out what the fuck is going on. Plus, he just found out that she cheated on him. And he still comes home and finds his wife. Spirit, and another initiation. The last one was initiation too. This is another initiation to go this road alone. Yes, you can't take anybody with you. So you have like a foe around you. You have a frenemy. Wants to come with you somewhere on this next phase, and they're not allowed to. They have to stay the fuck away from you. There it is, Judgment. You have learned difficult truths about yourself and reconciled past mistakes, and now you must find yourself ready to embrace a significant change. And, this person is going to have to let you go. They have no power over you anymore. Cujo dies. Like, how long do they think a fucking animal can last with rabies? I mean, it's going to eventually die, like, and quick, So I don't know. I don't understand how they think that they can have everlasting power over you. Okay, and then we have the Tower. While it may feel like your world is ending, destruction precedes caution. Embrace the change and welcome the change to grow. If you resent this, if you try to stop this, that's the thing. And I don't think that it's you that's trying to stop this change. So basically, they're being told by the universe to leave you the fuck alone. They're being told to back off, that you will get to where you're going to go, whether they like it or not. And they're trying to seduce you out of it. Okay, they're trying to seduce somebody out of it. So then you don't get this. Right? Like if this is a man or a woman per se, okay, or like a puppy or something, they're trying to get somebody else to take it first while they're on their way to you. It's almost as if you were in the car, or if they were in the car on their way to come and see you, or on their way to go and get something, they would end up showing up as somebody standing in the middle of the road, wanting help or something, you know, like waving for help. And you're not going to stop. You should never say who's there. Yeah, okay. Probably want to let it out. What? You probably want to let it go to voicemail. Nothing good ever comes from an unexpected call from an unknown number. Self-awareness does not always constitute self-defense. Ironic distance can provide the illusion of safety. Can what you reframe really hurt you? The corrupt can't resist congratulating themselves. Bad news and misdirection can if quick if we give it chance. Turn your ringer off. Okay, so yeah, turn your ringer off. Okay, so if you're on your way somewhere, okay, and there's some damsel in distress comes your way, or you get a call, come and help me, I need your help, I need you to come do this, don't fucking answer. Take it if it resonates. If somebody's in danger and you want to go and you're on your way to work, go help the person in danger. This is not what I'm talking about. If you're on your way somewhere, okay, that is going to increase your future, something that's going to change your life, something that, even if it's a meeting with somebody, a meeting can change your life with somebody quickly, okay? If it's somewhere that's important, don't answer the call, especially if it's not really somebody that needs to be calling you. You can see what the hell they want. If the fire is burning and they're trapped, they should be calling 911. If they blew a flat tire on the side of the road, I don't know, tell them to call their boyfriend or call CAA, or, you got something to do, but if they're there in a couple hours, you'll be there. I don't know, you need to push this person aside, because if you say listen, okay, you're going to have to give me an hour. I can come and get you. I can come and do this, but I got something to do first. Guaranteed that person's not going to sit there and wait for you. Okay, so forgiveness, freedom, and new beginnings. Forgive yourself quick, because again, it might just be an illusion that this person needs you as bad as they do, because it could be something that's trying to jump into them to throw you off track. There's another tower. 2 towers. And they're both from the same deck. So one is the tower upright and one is the tower in reverse. And that's the thing. You can't reject change. It's not just because you reject it. It's not going to prevent it from happening. Okay. You can throw that's literally, a demolition team coming in to take somebody's house away, and they think that they can just sit in there and cry and the team's going to go away and not take it down. No, you can't. You're either going to sit in there and you're going to die, or you're going to get the fuck out. But some people, they just let their pride get so high. They think they're just allowed to do whatever they want. And they think that, you can't bully them into leaving the property that they're not supposed to be on anymore. And it's oh, how ironic is that? You spend your entire life bullying, and now I'm telling you can't do something and you're calling me a bully? Again, that's hilarious. I love when that happens. You can literally sit there and go the fuck? How dumb are you? How ass backwards is that? How you can tell me to do something while you're doing it? Oh. I freaking knew that was going to happen. I wanted to get the foam from around. Oh, it's so good. stop drinking the fog. Okay. Let's just call a spade there. 40-50. I like that. Now I got that KRS One song stuck in my head. Yes, yes, yeah, you don't stop. How's everybody doing? I have to wrap up all these little pieces of paper again. Just give me un momento. Yes, yes, yeah. You don't stop. KRS One, rock on. I wonder what happened to KRS One. People just disappear, you know what I mean? This guy put up this video that I saw, I don't know when, recently. And he was in the woods and he was recording where like 100 like homeless people lived in the woods, like outside of town. And they just vanished. Ah! And that reminds me, in this town, we called it Bum City. Out of respect, okay? I've been homeless, so I can call it that. And it was really called Tent City. And then one day, we drove by, and there was like, I don't know, man, at least 50 tents. And it was gone. Oh, everybody was gone. All the homeless people were gone. And then it reminded me of this X-Files episode from I think it's season 10. I think the X-Files stopped on season 9, and then it was, anyways, the first season to when the new ones came back, when Mulder and Scully are all old now. They had this episode called The Trash Man with Tim Armstrong, and they remove all these homeless people in the middle of the night. They say they're taking them to like some abandoned hospital or something like that was just shut down or something. And like nothing happens to them. Like they just go into this building. I don't know. I'm terrified. I'm just constantly terrified of the world. And like how people just disappear. How do people just disappear? It's so scary. Like it's just terrifying. Just terrifying. Fucking fucked up movies? Ah! Where? Like you mean in the Bay Area? I wouldn't even leave my house. Honestly, I don't know. I don't walk anywhere. I don't walk anywhere at night. I don't know. I just fuck this place. Like, what is happening? It's so scary. Oh my gosh, did you read the news that all those fucking terrorists, most of them are illegal? What an idiot. Like, what an idiot. Just because you were the president, you're not allowed to just do whatever you want. Like, oh my God. But make sure you get your spray tan today, though. You think he's got like a spray tan machine at his house? Because he looks like an Oompa Loompa. Oompa Loompa Doompa Doo. And he's an idiot. And his hair is kind of like an Oompa Loompa. I mean, if they just dyed it green. It's green, right? Or is it purple? My sister, you know how many dreams that my sister has had and Trump is there? She has dreams where your president just shows up. He showed up to like her place of work when she was like 20 years old. We had to wait for him. I was there, she said. And she said I was pissed because I had to wait for him. So she's like, you were so angry at him. I'm like, yeah, I believe it. I was born with the rage. I can believe that I was angry for a president making me wait. Like, nothing like being mad at the president for making you wait. You know what I mean? Like, I was angry. Like, what the fuck are dreams, man? Honestly. Let's go on adventure. Oh, what the heck is happening? Someone's going somewhere. Someone's going somewhere. Take the analogy. It might just be a day trip to the mall. You never know. Ooh, an open window, the gift. Bon voyage. I'm telling you, someone is going somewhere. I like it. Are you going to give me one more? Or... Stolen. And the evolution. The butterfly evolution. Well then. The middle of my back is itchy. Like, how am I supposed to get that? Ow. Like, that's impossible. Ah. Something that you couldn't reach. Oh. Oh my God, like, there's no way. What the frig? Why? Why is this happening? Something that you couldn't reach because it was stolen, literally. They could have, like, put it out of your reach. Literally, it was still there, but you couldn't touch it. What the fuck? Okay, well, I can use those. Okay, just hold on a second. All the tarot cards feel like falling on the ground. Okay. A little interference there with the cards. Sorry about that. It's okay. Give me what I gotta see, I guess. What's this all about? Five of Swords. There it is. Not letting you start something because they wanted to take it away. It's some type of ticket to your adventure. Like, this really is an adventure. This is a way that you get to leave something behind. And they didn't want that. I mean, Ace of Cups in reverse, Ten of Wands in reverse. I mean, even as the Ten of Wands being as brutal as what it can be sometimes, they were like, nope, you don't even get to do that. Like, I don't even get to, like, take all my shit and go. You're seriously going to make me fucking sit here and go through this? Yep. Apparently they did. Keeping you in fucking confinement. Knight of Wands or Knight of Pentacles in reverse and the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. This was going to be a really hard journey for you, and they still didn't let you do it. It's like they had absolutely no faith that you were going to be able to change anything, that this was going to do anything, that this was going to, you know, like maybe you were an on-the-road salesman or something like that. Or again, like, I mean, we talked about, I mean, these artists, I don't know why we're talking about it, but like talking about artists going on the road, right? This seemed like you were supposed to go on the road. Like they left the window open and that was your escape and you should have been able to leave. And if they truly loved you, they would have let you leave, but they didn't. Ace of Cups in reverse. So you and your dog had to just sit there and endure it. Ever holding back your wheel of change. There's the Star in reverse. Misguiding you. There's Death. And the Four of Wands. So it's almost like you had to die in order to win. You know, so this could be like witness protection. This could be you, what's that when you kind of disassociate from your family? There's a certain word for it. But it's like you walked away from your family, walked away from somebody, killed yourself out, killed the relationship out. And that's the only way that you're going to get this future that you want, because they're going to keep holding it back from you. They're going to keep taking it from you. Five of Swords. They're going to keep making you give them this opportunity because they're going to keep saying that you're not good enough for it. And that's like, you don't deserve to change. Even though you're evolving, time is evolving you, obviously. They won't even recognize that. If it's somebody who gaslighted you or somebody who treats you like a child, I mean, you might be 50 years old and they're still treating you like you're 14, 15 years old. Not letting you get out of your bedroom. Grounding you. Like, I haven't fucking lived with you for 40 years. What are you talking about? I don't know. This stolen sign is really pissing me off. Ooh, there's the Chariot on the bottom of the deck. Because now that means you're moving forward. The energy has to move forward. Four of Wands. After death, everything changes. Because if somebody doesn't want to give up their position, that means that death takes them out, which means they have no choice. They have to go. Cinderella syndrome. Full of lies. That's called is that beautiful? By 10 years? Just as beautiful as you are. It's so pitiful what you are. Should have seen this coming all along. So beautiful as you are. Yeah, I don't know. Somebody like didn't like the way you looked. You might be really pretty. 37. Number 37. I don't know, you might be really pretty. And then that really pisses somebody off. That's their ammo for holding your future back. He might have big buck teeth. Ha! Ace of Swords! They might have the biggest buck teeth in the entire fucking world. Easy there, beaver cleaver. Okay, there's the 7 of Wands. Defend yourself. The truth shall set you free. Defend yourself. Whoever the fuck this is, they need to step down. You are not a child. And you know what they got to realize cosmically, for every situation that they held you back on, okay, King of Pentacles, everything that they held you back on, everything they took from you, if you were supposed to be standing in your power, just know that they will have to pay for that karma. The Emperor in reverse. They're going to lose their status on something. They might have a whole fucking house built off of your goddamn adventure. It's like you had to pay for something that they couldn't afford anymore? What? High Priestess in reverse? 3 of Pentacles? You didn't even know. You've been paying for somebody's bills. And that's why you haven't been able to start your fucking life. Judgment. Nine of Cups. Five of Pentacles in reverse. 7 of Swords in reverse. Holy shit. Like, this energy is fucked. Like, it has fucked with my energy. Like, 9 of Cups and Judgment. Whatever this is, whatever this person did to you, whatever this is analogy truly is, like, you now get what you deserve and what you've always wanted. And they get a judgment call on their life. And that judgment call is going to take their status away from them. They're going to lose things that they never thought was possible. And you are getting the fuck out of Dodge, whatever that means. Oh my God. Honestly, the way that I see it, some people are so fucking set on their status in this world and how people see them and what they are willing to do to keep that status, to keep themselves at the top, and who they're willing to set back in order to stay on top. I mean, there's people who fight dirty, but this is beyond that. This is beyond fighting dirty. This is just complete fucking authority abuse. Like, this is somebody got a status and they let it destroy them. And while they took other people down with them, and that is greed, that is jealousy, that is, I mean, so many different things you can categorize that with. It's exhausting, but I mean, the window is open for you now, so then the butterfly gets out, and wherever it is that you've been trapped, you're going somewhere else now. So the analogy, this 2 of Cups came up twice, by the way, each time I split the deck. So, like, wherever it is that you're going to now, hypothetically speaking, you're free. because you've been paying somebody else's bills. And then there's the Ace of Pentacles. It's like you get that money back now. And, you know, the universe is a very vast set of energy. This could come through many ways. It's not just one way. It's not just this is how it's going to be. This is how you're going to get it. And if it's not this way, then you don't get it. No, it's not ever going to be like that. There's too many ways that things can come through for people and different avenues that they can take to get these things. And then there's the Wheel of Fortune again. Your fate is going to change if this has been the case. If you have been paying somebody else's bills unknowingly, your fate is going to change. And the world is about to take you someplace that you've never been before. So make sure you tell me how it goes, okay? And that's the conclusion of our reading. 101:49. I'm a busy lady, so I gotta go. Thank you so much for being here. This was awesome. Thank you for liking the video. Always send your telepathic questions my way, okay? I'm doing readings again. I'm a little bit backed up on some things, but you're going to be seeing some things uploaded and shit, okay? Obviously, I'm going to get to that. Thank you for being here, okay? Honestly, welcome to everybody new. I hope you enjoyed it, okay? Send those telepathic questions in. Next time I'm live, hopefully I'll be able to answer them for you if Spirit really wants them to be answered for you, obviously. We would love to do it. And, yeah. Thank you for being here. Honestly, happy Sunday. All right, this was awesome. Peace. Love you all. And I send it right back, all right?